Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Space City Sports Talk Podcast.
H-Town's Triller Sports Talk Podcast.
I am the host, Marco Alvarado, alongside the co-host,
Corben Carter-Dixon here. What's up, people?
And man, Corb, the Rockets finally got a win. 2 wins.
Yeah, two wins in a row.
I was there.
And I was watching from my phone.
Well,
sorry. I do apologize.
Sorry, baby.
It's all right, man. That's good.
It was very enjoyable.
I know.
This is episode 24.
This is our Kobe Day.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I like how we label that.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I always say a lot has happened, but in the world of sports, in Houston sports, well, primarily with the Rockets.
The Rockets, yeah.
And the Stros. Even though it's off season.
We do have some good news for you, which we will get into.
A lot has happened, though.
Yeah, a lot has happened, actually.
It is what it is.
It's quiet right now, but it's still some stuff out there to be talked
quiet.
about. No, I'm saying, like, as far as like Astros go and stuff like that. Obviously, everything's quiet.
Well,
but obviously with
it's off season.
Yeah, but with the Texans, obviously everything's dead. So
yeah. To be honest with you, I mean, well, I don't even want to talk about
it. We'll save it for later.
Okay. All right.
For that, let's get on with the show.
I have some news. I actually have some news.
Go ahead.
I have found Rockets music, but it's not the NBA theme. It's not what you think.
I have a good, clear idea of what it is. It's some throwback music, isn't it?
As in what Gigi Allen would say.
The world may never know. All right, DJ Mar, drop that track.
Imagine hearing this back in the day.
If you were with the Rockets back in the 90s, you should understand this theme.
I love this. I wasn't alive whenever they were using this. Actually, I was, but not during the golden age.
Yeah, like after the golden age, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in '96.
But this is good.
Yeah, that's still good. That's still good.
Not a lot of people know about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the new music for the Rockets going forward, I think.
And for all, obviously, my vintage fans, you guys should actually know this too, actually.
Well, there you go.
So this is something for y'all to understand.
Oh yeah, we do it. So whenever you hear that song, folks, that's how you know it's Rockets basketball talk on Space City Sports Talk. Coach Mars Court will be in session whenever the time comes.
Oh, I'm ready to go ahead and just put it in session.
You want to put it in session?
Yeah, I'm going to let you lead off.
Coach Mars Court, where we go in depth with the Houston Rockets and their style of play and what they've done right in the past couple games and what they've done wrong, what can they improve, and also my analysis on how they can make this team better. But before we get into that, John Wall.
I was about to get in. That's the next thing I was getting into.
So before we open up Coach Mars Court, I want to go ahead and say this right off the record. Wall wants to play for the Rockets. It has been proven. It's already been reported by numerous news outlets in the major market cities,
and including in Houston.
He went up to Rafael Stone and said, "Dude, let me play. Like, literally, let me freaking play." And to their extent, they want him to come off the bench.
I was like, I swear to God, instead of saying I would make a shirt saying let him start instead of let him play.
Let's start making the shirt. Free the man.
Yeah, free
the man.
Free the man.
Corb. Every freaking episode, dude. That's kind of sad. Oh wow. Didn't even answer.
It's a toll-free call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes. We need to start making shirts that says free the man instead of pay the man. Oh yeah, I like that. We'll be having the same instinct as WWE, putting everything on a t-shirt or AEW. Oh yeah, I went there. Oh yeah, we'll start making t-shirts.
No, I'm not offended by that. Besides AEW being hot anyway.
Free the man though.
Yeah,
free the man because he posted his workout video on Instagram with Chris Brickley.
Yeah, Chris Brickley.
I'm pretty sure he was working out there whenever they went and played the Knicks 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because Chris Brickley actually trains everybody up in New York.
Exactly, at the Lifetime Gym. They called that the Summit, but we all know what the real Summit is, people. Let's get that out the way. But anyways, the Rockets want John Wall to come off the bench because they're so set on KPJ and Jalen Green, which isn't a bad thing, but in order for you to be successful in the future, you need to have veteran presence, and you need to have a veteran other than Christian Wood to start in the starting lineup.
And let's not forget, Christian Wood is only 25 as well, y'all. He's young as well,
and he plays a whole different position. How are you gonna let somebody like KPJ, who you want to be a traditional point guard,
but he's 21,
and he doesn't want to be a traditional point guard?
He wants to play scoop ball.
Yeah, he's a 2 guard. So why
2 guard or 3?
Why wouldn't you? No, well, what's the point of having him at the 3? You have Jalen Green at the 3. Exactly.
Well,
so
you can interchange both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, your front court, it really doesn't matter at that point. If when you insert John Wall, you need John Wall to be there to handle the ball and
facilitate.
Yes. Greatly, time management wise, and to control the tempo of the offense. He will literally run you a set offense, and that is what we've been saying this whole entire time, is that the Rockets need to run a set offense, and they have the guy to do it, but they want him to come off the bench. What is the point of having DJ Augustine at that point then? What is the point of having Eric Gordon then? Eric Gordon's not a ball handler.
Not even ball handler.
And he's at the Hornets game that I went to. By the way, shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr. Dope Soul for live. No, I'm saying still infinity. Anyways, I'll get into that story in a little bit. Anyways, whenever I was at the Hornets and Rockets game, Eric Gordon was the primary ball handler in the second half.
You're not the only one that was watching that, so
yeah. And here's the thing. The Rockets were up by 10.
Yeah.
They started jacking up shots, and they started doing the most unnecessary moves.
In other words,
going
back
in a game to where you had the lead.
Yeah. Don't play around with it.
Yeah, then Papa Kelly Oubre Jr. pops a 3 and ties it.
Wow. Do you have to bring that man's name up in the? I get it. He's the opponent. Yes, you're a fan favorite. I get it, but I guess that's what happened.
I'm not a fan. I'm that boy's brother.
Lord have mercy.
He dapped me up and it was like, love, bro. I said, likewise.
Anyways, he tied the game up.
He tied the game whenever they didn't need to tie up a game. They literally made the Hornets jack up threes that they didn't want to take.
Basically, they toyed around with the lead.
And look what happened. They went into overtime. That game should have went into overtime. The Rockets should have won by 5, at least. But the reason why they stopped, the reason why they went into overtime,
because of the
they couldn't score a bucket under the time they didn't have proper time management to score a bucket and to secure the lead and extend the lead.
B, they weren't facilitating.
B, same thing. You could tie that around with
point A. Yeah,
correct. B, they stopped playing defense. They were letting Melo facilitate whenever he. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting inside looks in the paint when he.
That's his strength anyway. Yeah.
And then C, I feel like Wood was out the game a long time in the second half, and they put Sengun in, which is fine. That's not bad.
Yeah, but
you can't run small whenever there's 2 big men on the court for your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And because think about it, if they're running small, Sengun's the 5.
Yeah, he's at the 5 for sure.
Which isn't bad, but still. And KJ Martin, dude, let me tell you something. I almost saw that boy boom on freaking I think it was Bridges, yeah.
Yeah, I was like thinking to myself,
he got fouled. I was like, oh my god.
I was just thinking to myself, God, that should have made top 10.
It should have. So, just for a scores update, the last time we were on episode 23, we left off with the Rockets and Bulls, right?
Yes, we did.
The Bulls,
but we were previewing that. Yeah. Right.
They got their win against them.
Yeah.
They played good ball, and they played defense. That's why they won. I don't know how else to say it.
Basically, they weren't them same old Rockets that we saw during that 16-game losing streak.
Look, to be honest with you, maybe by the end of December, they could possibly have a better record than starting this month than. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a better record than when they started this month. They'll have more wins because now they finally figured out their identity. They figured out themselves. Now they just have to put the right pieces together. And it's coming in over time. But
And you know my same statement when we get on these small little streaks. You know, I always say one game at a time.
and that's all you have to take it is one game at a time. You know how many points the Rockets scored in the first quarter against Charlotte whenever I went?
Hit me with it.
They scored 43 points. 43. When was the last time the Rockets scored 35 plus in the first quarter?
That's
This season.
God.
Exactly.
God.
Exactly. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and talk about the games that were happening. So, no, was it the Knicks? I think it was the Knicks. And then they went up against Boston, then Chicago, then Charlotte. So, the Rockets last week, they had a game Monday night in Boston. They were competing up to the first half, but then as soon as the second half started,
the meltdown again happened.
They lost 108-90 in Boston.
And that was a game I thought in which we could have won.
They outscored. No, I'm lying. They never outscored the Celtics in a quarter. Only in the fourth.
Wow.
But let me tell you these points that they had in each quarter.
Mm-hmm.
In the first quarter, the Rockets only scored 21. Second quarter, they scored 26. Here's the kicker. In the third quarter, 16 points. In the third. You know how much Boston scored? 34. That's awful.
That's horrible.
And then in the fourth quarter, garbage time, 27. That's how they got the 90 points and so on and so forth.
Yeah, basically when they knew the game was out of lead. So
I really don't understand how.
I don't know how they still lost that game.
KPJ was out. He was dealing with an injury. So your starters were Eric Gordon, Jalen Green, Jay Shante, Daniel Tice, and Christian Wood.
Yes.
This is whenever stuff started getting interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The next game was a day later, or 2 days later, in Houston.
And I believe we were without Jalen Green that day dealing with a hamstring issue. Yeah.
And we won. 118 to 113. That's a start because the Bulls are low key a contender.
Yeah.
I would say they are. They're nice.
Oh, you and me have talked about this.
Bro, Vucevic, Levine,
Lonzo, DeRozan, Wendell Carter, although he's out for the rest of the season,
and
but
Kobe White
came back.
So let me tell you how this went down. The Rockets this is what probably sealed the deal for the Rockets. In the third quarter, they only allowed the Bulls to score 18 points. The Rockets scored 35.
And guess what? I looked at once the whole game was over, I looked at the whole stat line. You didn't really have to rely on one person to score, actually.
No.
It was balanced from the starters to the bench.
And let me tell you who the starters were. Eric Gordon, Jalen Green, KPJ. Actually, KPJ did play. KPJ, Jay Shante, and Christian Wood. Do you recognize the name that was left off?
Daniel Tice.
Yes. He played no minutes. He rode the bench the whole time.
Yeah, right. Oh my God! Basically, your point came to life. Basically, the last time, put somebody else in other than Daniel Tice.
This is why we have Coach. This is why we have Coach Marr's session. We see what's wrong. We speak it into existence, and look what happens. God, I love it when I'm right. I really do. I deserve some credit.
I gave you your credit the last time, man. Well, I know nobody else. Obviously, we have people who won't give you credit for that. But don't get me wrong. There's
a lot of people that won't give me credit for nothing. But, I'm not going to go into that. But anyways.
You got your partner in crime here. All wounds are healed. So I give you credit on that one.
You know who's been acting a fool lately in good terms? Garrison Matthews. Garrison Matthews, number 25 for the Houston Rockets on a two-way deal. He was brought up earlier this season from Rio Grande Valley, which is the G League affiliate for the Rockets, a.k.a. the minor league team for the Rockets. Garrison Matthews, he played 27 minutes off the bench and scored 12 points, had 1 assist, 5 rebounds, went 4 for 6 from the field, and 2 for 4 from three-point land.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that boy's a dog. Daniel House
had 18 points.
He's the main reason why they won, probably. Or no, not probably. That's a fact. He's the main reason why they won. They
outside of him and Christian Wood.
Because, I mean, coming off the bench, Daniel House, like you said, produced 18 points in 16 minutes, 4 rebounds, 6 for 7 from the field, 2 blocks, 4 for 4 from three-point land. The Rockets were finally starting to hit their threes in this game, and it came to life. They came to life. That's what happened.
Once again, balanced offense.
Balanced offense because why? The Bulls like to run small, especially when it comes to their second unit,
and to cause mismatches.
Correct. So if somebody like, we know what Daniel House is capable of. Everybody hates him. I don't know why.
Probably I don't know. They probably still worrying about that whole little hotel situation. But that's fine. That was health situation.
We're talking
about on the court.
That was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
On the court, they said Daniel House sucks, dude.
No, he don't.
He doesn't. I don't think so. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won this game by. They only beat the Bulls by
2 points.
5 points.
5 points.
118 to 113. Now, although free throws are still a subject of concern, the fact of the matter is the Rockets were running a decent offense, and what was the result of that was that they were hitting their shots, which is perfect. That's what they need.
And playing good defense.
So yes, the Rockets did win 118 to 113. Christian Wood has been on a tear lately, man, and there's been some rumors going around that the Rockets are entertaining trade offers for him.
I heard about that too, and I said, once again, it's the thing we kept talking about, the slap in the face of Christian Wood.
I don't want him to go.
I don't know what. Okay, main thing I can say, I don't see a reason in trading him, because who's gonna manhandle? I'm like, I was thinking to myself, no offense to Sengun, but we can't rely on Sengun, playing the 4 and the 5.
If anything, if you're gonna have Wood and Sengun on the floor, you would have to have Sengun run the 4. That's plain bottom line.
And spread.
That's just how it is.
Run the bases.
Another thing is, why would you want to trade something that's
already valuable?
Exactly.
And
he's valuable to your team at the moment, and he said that he was here through good and bad. He made that public on his Twitter.
Then y'all just signed him to that 4-year deal. This is on like his second year of that 4-year deal.
I think he has one more year. He only signed a 3-year contract in free agency last year. So this is going to be his last. Next year is going to be his last year on his contract.
True.
So I don't know. I don't know what those rumors are about, but it is what it is. Whatever. What you need to have Christian Wood and John Wall back on the floor, because John Wall's gonna make KPJ sign, and once he makes KPJ sign, he's gonna make Jalen shine, and whenever he makes him shine, the offense will be 10 times better. But I just don't understand why they want him coming off the bench. A lot of people want him coming off the bench as well.
First of all, as two people here who actually knows basketball, unlike some people, let's not forget. Do y'all know who this man is? This man used to be an all-star. This man actually averaged 10 assists on some multiple occasions at one point. Why do you think he still wants to start? He still wants to play.
Veteran presence. You're telling me that you want John Wall to come off your bench. So you're telling me you want KPJ to start. You want KPJ, Jalen, Eric Gordon.
So you want to treat John Wall like Carmelo then?
And then Jason Tatum and Christian Wood. Dude,
you want what I gotta say to that?
KPJ says he doesn't want to be a traditional point guard. Okay, give him
his wishes.
Give him his wishes, and he will shine.
It's Christmas season anyway.
He will shine. I don't understand. It's whatever. So then the Rockets had a 2-day break, which they greatly deserved, and they played Saturday against the Hornets. Kelly Oubre Jr. and the Hornets came into town.
Oh my God! Before we get into that game, tell the story,
dude. So check this out. Whenever Kelly Oubre Jr. was back in Phoenix, he put out like his own line of clothes called Dope Soul.
Yes, and they came out on Bleacher Report.
Yes, and I got a shirt, and I wear it whenever I would go out to DJ or like to go chill, whatever. It was like one of my favorite shirts.
I have seen you wear that shirt.
Exactly. So I went with Big C. I went with Big Shot Bob.
Oh,
and I went with Byers. Shout out to all three of y'all, man. So anyways,
Missy boys.
So anyways, we went out there, and I was like, I'm gonna bring the shirt because in warm-ups I want him to see that
I still represent his brand.
Right. He saw me.
Mm-hmm.
He saw me. He pointed at me, then he saluted. And I was like, yes, sir. And I just went back to the chair. Game started, yada, yada, yada. He comes off the bench in Charlotte.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't really agree with it, but okay, not my problem. Anyways,
you're not the only one that believes it. So.
He balls out. That man scored 23 off the bench.
Yeah, it's 23 points.
23 off the bench with like 3 steals and 2 blocks, I think.
Very versatile player, actually. Dude. Very versatile.
And he played literally the whole second half and overtime. So I should tell you something.
He'd start him. But
anyways,
wish he was on our team.
He after the game, I snuck down to where they come in at where they enter the court and go off the court.
Yeah.
And I had the shirt still.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw it and he walked over. And he was like, "Hey, let me sign it." Well, I didn't have a marker, but this kid next to me had a marker. He's like, "Give me the marker." And the kid just handed it over to him and he started signing it. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, he's signing it, but I still wanted to wear the shirt.
You're like, damn, he's still doing this.
No, I was not like that. I was just like, okay, well, I guess I can't wear the shirt anymore. But it's cool that he's still signing it. I was telling him, Doso for the culture, bro. Still infinity, always. And he looked up, nodded at me. He was like, love, bro. And he dapped me up. And he went back into the locker room.
Frame that doggone shirt.
I am framing it.
Matter of fact, take that Harden jersey out of there.
I'm taking out the Harden jersey that I have that is autographed from the open practice a couple years ago and put in the Kelly Oubre shirt in there. And he inscribed love.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Like I was just
you were shell shocked.
See, I don't get starstruck like that, bro. I was just like,
not like I mean.
Okay, yeah. In my head, I'm like,
in your head, bro. Like, not literally.
Yeah, right. In my head, I'm like, he signed my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my boy. Like, that's my dog. Like I look.
But at the same time, you're like.
But I wasn't fangirl.
You're not the fangirl. You're not that fangirl type of stuff.
I went back up to where our seats were at. It was only like a 6-row difference, to be honest with you.
I saw that.
But anyways, I went back up. I showed the boys the shirt. They were like, "No way." Oh, and by the way, we need. If we ever go to the Rockets game, we got to go with Bob.
Okay, now since you just mentioned Bob, can you tell about the situation that happened with Bob?
So going into the game, Big Shot Bob, being Big Shot Bob, he goes, "Fellas, I'm going to try to bust some moves on the dance cam," and all this other stuff. We're like, all right, Bob, whatever.
People, this is not just about sports. This is also about fan entertainment here. So this is some real fan entertainment. Go ahead, Mar.
Me being me, I know what camera person is who and, what is whatever. So I was telling him, I said, look, there's gonna be people along the baseline that are looking that pan out to the fans.
Yeah.
If you see the camera guy wearing all black and he has a camera like that, pointing to the fans, he's pointing to the jumbotron. Bob was like, okay, I got it. So he's all like, every opportunity he got, he stood up and he was waving his hands. He was like, "Hey, over here!" And I was like pointing, over here. So first it was the mirror cam, some BS cam where they basically see yourself or flag, whatever. Bob is on it, and he's dancing, and he lifts up his shirt.
Not only once.
No. It showed twice. Because it's the mirror cam, so it shows you two
different views.
Oh man, he was like, oh my gosh,
we love you, Bob.
And then as soon as he lifted up his shirt, another camera went live, and it was hilarious. And Bob was just laughing, and he was high-fiving us and all that. So then later down the road, the dance cam comes on, like the actual dance cam, plus the moves and whatnot.
And there's always that season ticket holder when they play her. Yeah, yeah, I know her name because I know she used to be one of my. Yeah, Miss Wanda used to be one of my customers actually.
Yeah. So, anyways, the guy finds Bob again. You would think the first time, you would think the first time, he would say like.
But let's be real here, man.
It's Bob. Like
it's Bob.
Bob literally. busts a Michael Jackson move, you know what I'm saying? And lifts up both of his shirts and he points his fingers up to the crowd and everybody was dying. Oh my gosh. So you would think the cameraman would have put it back on him from the first time, but I guess people don't learn their lesson. And as soon as the camera leaves Bob like on the screen, the cameraman puts down his camera and just shakes his head. It was hilarious.
I mean, it's not like the first. I mean, that dude must be a real seasoned veteran because he's probably seen that stuff plenty of times.
It's hilarious.
But once again, it's Bob.
Oh,
I mean, come on, man.
Bob did some other stuff as well that I can't speak on, but it was very hilarious. It was very, very hilarious. Let's just say
it was a good time.
If Bob's in your neck of the woods, watch out.
Yeah, if Bob is in your presence, like he said, watch out.
Oh man, shout out to you, brother. Love always, bro.
Love you, Bob.
Anyway, but yeah, we went to the game against the Charlotte Hornets, and I was watching it, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I cheered on Oubre. I didn't cheer for the Hornets, but I cheered on Oubre at some points.
The main thing I can say on that is that we're Rockets fans, but let's not forget we love basketball. So it's like
we love basketball.
We love our players.
Houston product. We love Houston product.
Yeah,
he came from
Houston. He moved down from New Orleans. You know, when Katrina hit and went to
Fort
Bush. Yeah. He's Houston native. Period.
So let me tell you your starters for this game. Different starting lineup, and let me tell you, the one person that you wouldn't think perform. Eric Gordon, Garrison Matthews, Kevin Porter Jr., Jay Sean Tate, and Christian Wood. Wood with the game, probably his best game of the season.
Yeah.
33 points, 3 rebounds, 16. Oh, I'm sorry.
16 rebounds, 3 assists.
16 rebounds. 13 for 19 from the field with 2 blocks. That is not bad.
That's not bad.
But you know who else did some dog activity? Garrison Matthews. 37 minutes, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 for 10 from the field, 1 steal, 5 for 9 from 3-point land.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to this guy a whole lot more.
I don't mean this in any rude way, but that Anglo can shoot. And you know who's giving him that blessing? Gerald Green. He has the same...
Because if you got the shoot,
it's the same mentality.
If you got the shooter's mentality, that sounds like Gerald Green.
When he gets the ball, the first thing he's doing,
he's shooting,
letting it ride. If he's coming off a pick and he's flaring out to the wing, as soon as he gets the ball, letting it ride.
Let it fly.
Let it ride. 3 of them. That's what my dad always told me. Shout out to you, Dad.
And also, guess who else had performed very well?
Armani Brooks. Sniper Brooks. 20 minutes, 15 points, 5 for 11 from the field. 5 for 11 from 3-point land. But apparently he was a negative 13 as well. But he hit some big shots for being a negative. He hit some big shots alongside Garrison Matthews. Daniel House saw the floor too. He only scored 2 points. KJ Martin had 7 points off the bench. And Sengun didn't do much,
but he did
offensively.
But he did a lot of defense. Yeah, the defense stood out.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it was insane. And again, no Daniel Tice. And look what happened.
Keep Daniel Tice on the bench.
You might as well trade him.
Yeah, trade him at this point because that was a waste. That was a waste of time. KPJ
was the primary ball handler in this.
He was flirting with a triple-double. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists, a steal, 7 for 16 from the field, 3 for 9.
Jay Sean Tate had a silent 16, though. Silent but strong.
Yeah, you got to give that some love, too, yeah.
That man, if you make him go left, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Left-handed bandit. I love it.
It's been a long time since I've heard that one, left-handed bandit.
Well, I'm
glad you brought that back.
Now, when I was in the arena, I saw a bunch of Hornets jerseys.
They travel.
But it was all LaMelo.
LaMelo, yeah, the hype when they on the hype train. No, not shooting at LaMelo here, but people are really starting to actually take notice. So,
hey, but tell me why Kelly Oubre played 35 minutes off the bench.
Sounds like nobody else couldn't get a shot off.
4 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 steals. He was a plus 17 on the court. I know we're a Houston sports podcast, but
we vouch for our Houston natives that play on other teams.
Start over Gordon Hayward.
Ooh, oh, that's a go. Yeah, that's small for yeah.
Look, the starting lineup was LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, and P.J. Washington.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna hop on that train with you because I don't see the same Gordon Hayward that I used to see.
And that's what a lot of people, and that's just why I'm bringing it up, because a lot of people in the stands were saying that. They're like, dude, Gordon Hayward thinks he's still on the Jazz or something, trying to do something.
Don't get me wrong. I know MJ gave him his money and stuff like that. I get it, but I don't see the same Gordon Hayward ever since after that ankle injury in Boston. And I feel like Kelly Oubre. Once again, guys, we're talking about our Houston natives here. Kelly Oubre should actually start because if you think about it, this dude's very versatile. That's if people
breaking news. Ready? Free agent reliever Brooks Raley is in agreement with the Rays pending physical.
Dude, I was trying.
Breaking news.
I was trying to say that.
Back to back. Tom Thibodeau says Alec Burks will be Knicks starting point guard moving forward. Kemba Walker is out of the New York Knicks rotation.
Oh.
My question to you: should the Rockets show interest in Kemba?
Hey, get some assets back too.
They got the picks.
I mean,
wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't rule it out. We'll keep our eye on that.
But at the same time, Mar, thinking since you brought up, Kemba Walker, actually, since you brought that up, come on.
I'm gonna keep talking about.
Yeah, keep talking about.
So, from what I saw, back on the Coach Moore's court, the Rockets did something that I have been vouching for them to do since day freaking one.
Mm-hmm.
Run a proper fast break and push the tempo. Every time. E.g., even Daniel House did it. He's not even a ball handler.
Mm-hmm.
And KPJ, they pushed the ball up the court and they had their numbers and they scored beautifully.
Running gun offense.
Beautifully.
Running gun offense.
It worked because they were utilizing their speed. That's the main reason why they won the game, is because they were utilizing their strengths. Now, do I agree with Christian Wood bringing up the ball at some points?
Oh, no.
But, hey.
At least somebody had to bring the ball up. I'll say it like that.
Hey, and that's fine.
If nobody else was around, in this
right,
setting,
yes, that can happen. But another thing, Christian Wood didn't attempt as many jump shots as he usually does.
Sounds like they fed him in the paint.
Why? Because they had somebody with a veteran presence that knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying Eric Gordon's going to be
the starting point guard,
right? But they started him a point. He's not a point guard.
He's a scorer.
In the fourth quarter, he was the primary ball handler. That is one reason why. One of the many reasons why the Hornets were able to tie it.
That's a red flag.
Because Rockets couldn't set up a proper offense. Next thing you know, boom, turnover down the other way. Next thing you know, within a blink of an eye, off of turnovers in the fourth quarter, let alone the Rockets and Hornets were tied. And then my boy Oubre tied it up with the three.
God, we're gonna get.
He shushed the crowd.
You go get some heat on that one.
He blew kisses to the crowd as well.
Oh my God, you gonna get heat talking about that. I know you gonna get some heat on that, but don't worry, I'm behind you.
That boy is a freaking dog.
The boy can play. I mean, why haven't
that man can play.
Yes, that man can play.
He's a dog. That's what he is.
And he's only 25, I think, at this point.
24,
25, because he came in the league at age 19.
Right.
He only did 1 year.
Bro, and what's crazy, bro? Like, a couple years ago, 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Last season.
Didn't Oubre give you his arm sleeve?
No,
arm sleeve last time?
No, he didn't. I wish he did, but he didn't.
Okay.
I would have watched it and just.
Because I remember somebody else gave you something too after a game, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I got a headband.
Yeah, headband. Yeah.
but I mean, I watched it.
Yeah.
It's kind of nasty. But anyways, yes. The Rockets take on the Thunder tonight. Then they go to Oklahoma City again on Wednesday, and then they play Orlando back at home Friday, and then the Pelicans come into town on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday,
Jalen Suggs comes to town.
Wednesday the 8th. The return of the person who did Houston the most dirtiest out of everybody.
James Harden
Comes back to Toyota Center on December the 8th. You know all eyes will be on that game.
and booze will be blowing.
I want to go.
I do too.
I want to go just so, I want to see a good ball. I want to see I want to see the
KD.
I want to see the Durantula.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
If Kyrie can get out of his mental phase, I wish he was there too. But yeah, see the Durantula, see the beard back at home as a villain.
Milwaukee comes back on the 10th, and then the Memphis Grizzlies will face off the Rockets in Memphis
John Morant.
on the 11th. He might not play because he has that sprained knee.
Oh yeah,
So
right.
that could be a potentially win. Look, moving forward, the Rockets can potentially win 1, 2, 3, 4.
I smell 5 games.
5 games. They can beat Oklahoma City. They can beat Orlando. They can for sure beat the Pelicans. And they can beat the Grizzlies. Yeah, I said it.
Nah, I ain't say nothing. No.
You know what? If they run decent, they could beat the Nets. Think about it.
Because the only person that's carrying that team is really KD.
And you're telling me one person can beat the whole team?
No.
They just gotta they gotta play their cards right. They gotta get right with it. If they insert John Wall into the starting lineup, I guarantee you they will beat Brooklyn.
Free the Wall.
Look, the Rockets have scores. They have more score. They have more lethal scores than the Nets. They just don't know how to use them yet.
But you need a
because you need that veteran point guard. Yes, you need a veteran point guard.
Yes,
that's just how it is.
Free the Wall, man.
Free Wall. Free the man.
Free the man.
Free the man, baby. Free the man. Corb, anything else you want to say about the Rockets? We got to move on.
I like what I'm seeing right now. Just stay consistent and don't run away from your strengths.
Look, I know there's only been 3 games that they've only won, but
2 games.
3.
3. Sorry.
3. It's 3 games that they've won, but we're in November going into December. There's still a long ways to go.
I was thinking
the Rockets can easily make the 8th seed again if they put their minds to it. And it's happening. They're on a 2-game winning streak. A winning streak's a winning streak.
I know. Just have to, going forward.
Yes, going forward, play your cards right. You have them right in front of you. Utilize your strengths right.
Keep Daniel Tice on the bench.
Ooh, or get him out of there of Houston. On the Astros baseball, Corb. But from going back to what I said about the breaking news the other day, Brooks.
That just came up today, but I was trying to save that for that segment to you.
Well, it was breaking news.
Breaking news. He's finally out of the thorn is out of our side. Yeah.
I mean, hey, good for him.
But the big fish that actually came up during this whole off-season thing.
Yeah, and they're giving you a ring right now, or what? 10-day contract?
He's not available. But the big thing is JV is coming back. Yeah, we said it, y'all. Justin Verlander is coming back on a 1-year $25 million contract with a club option.
Got him for chump change.
Player option, yeah.
I'm with it.
And you want to know this? You want to know what's ridiculous though, bro? Is the fact that the Yankees tried to pull the same stuff that we tried to pull.
Loyalty
is key.
Loyalty
is key.
10 for no switching sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm not lying. That organization can honestly burn
to hell.
Oh wow. You said that, not me.
I know. It's just emotion on what's on my mind. So
yes, JV is back with the Astros for 1 season, ladies and gentlemen, for $25 million. I will gladly pay that. That is literally the Black Friday discount in my eyes.
Exactly. $8 million less. I mean, no wait. Yeah. Yeah. 8 million. Yeah.
Speaking of signings, I want to go up north just a tiny bit off of 45, if you don't mind me. Yeah.
Oh God, man!
The people.
Me and Scott were going off of. I was going off on Scott about this yesterday.
The people in Dallas, not Texas.
Dallas.
If you want to get technical, Arlington, your hometown, Corb. Oh, sorry. Do apologize. Hey, don't get spicy. Don't get spicy.
Ugh, God, man.
Bar gets very spicy.
I know.
He talks crap about.
Yeah, I know. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's another
America's
word for,
team?
No, well them, but I mean, what's another word for
the Dallas Rangers? You like to call?
That's literally what they are called.
I know.
Anyways, Marcus Semien.
7 years, 100. Godly.
Then they signed a pitcher from the Rockies as well, who the Stros destroyed.
Yeah, Gray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they signed somebody else as well.
Let me take a look.
And apparently they're still in the sweepstakes for a shortstop, even though you have Marcus Semien
and Nick Solak.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be afraid of Nick Solak.
I'm not. I'm just saying, I ain't afraid of Nick Solak. God's sake. Yeah, the Rangers signed Marcus Semien to a 7-year, $175 million deal.
Ooh.
And wow, Toronto.
Ooh.
Like at the same time, the Rangers still gonna suck.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
For 19 games a season.
Ooh, yeah. I'm so scared.
That's one person.
I'm so scared.
That's one person.
Ooh. And they added a pitcher. Oh.
You're still irrelevant.
Oh. I love it. El Toxico is coming alive inside a Corb.
And guess what? We also made some signings actually. We signed you know what? Let's not get to the good. Let's start with the bad actually.
Oh God.
We lost Kendall Graveman to the Chicago White Sox, who don't even claim Chicago.
Well, Chicago doesn't claim them.
Yeah,
and that's on me.
I'm trying to get used to that. I'm trying to get used to you saying that.
That's on me.
You wanna know what this feels right? You wanna know what this feels like? It feels like a Randy Orton situation where it's like if you can't beat them, join them. When you join them, screw them. Think about it.
Dude,
he couldn't beat us in Seattle. He joins us in the mid-season. He screws us by going to the team that we just beat. And you want to know what I think this is about to lead to, Mar? I think Craig Kimbrell's about to get traded.
You're probably right. He has not been the same ever since he left the grand side of Chicago. Yeah.
Checkmate.
Yeah. The baseball team the city actually claims.
Mm-hmm.
Up in Wrigleyville.
We're not going to get more deep into that because you already know you started a war up in there. So, it's been going on for years, but you just lit it even more. But
why? Because I'm saying facts?
Mate, in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost Kendall Graveman. They signed him to a 3-year, $24 million.
Look, I don't care what anybody else says. The White Sox, if they keep the same rotation that they got going on right now, because let's not get it twisted. Their bullpen was good.
Aaron Bummer, Brian Tepera.
Yeah.
God.
No. He's not even good.
I know, that's the point. Yeah, he don't need nothing. Yeah, he don't have nothing sticky on him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Liam Hendricks, obviously. Liam, I wish we would have got him in free agency. Who else? Craig Kimbrell obviously got a late addition. Obviously, they did Nick Madrigal dirty in that, but
their pitching is good.
Yeah. You got
and then you
Carlos
Kendall
Rodon.
Graveman, bro. I swear, if Graveman was the closer, like how he was supposed to be from the get go, he would have stayed. And speaking of closers,
the Astros signed closer Hector Hector Neris, right?
From the Phillies.
From the Phillies. And for people who
a dog.
Who don't know who Hector Neris is,
dog.
God, this dude,
a pure closer.
This guy actually had a very dominant 2019 campaign where he had a 2.93 ERA and also had 28 saves.
What did he do last season?
He ain't been the same since.
Gee, I wonder why. Because Philadelphia doesn't have anything going for them.
Because the bullpen was already the problem anyway.
A closer.
A true closer, as what Marco would like to say.
I knew you were mad.
No, I wasn't. I was not mad. What are you talking about? I just posted.
Mr.
Ryan Preston's my closer. He's the closer, Marco. You need to be with it. Yada yada blah 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 blah.
Well, look what happened. Who was right on this one? I said it. I freaking said it.
Why do you think I reposted on Instagram saying I can hear Marco's words right now?
I'm getting this, Corb. I'm getting
Lord
this.
Have mercy.
The first time I had you on this show, which was back last February?
Months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
You were saying Ryan Preston's the closer, dude. We don't need a closer. Blah 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 blah.
Well, somebody else was on my side at that point.
I know. You had multiple people on your side, and I stuck with my guns. I said, if they get a closer, it doesn't even have to be my boy Roldis. It doesn't have to be my boy Chapman. They will get a closer after this season ends. I told y'all that, and it's gonna. And I said, watch. Presley's gonna fall off as the closer, and it's gonna show what happened towards the mere end of the season. Hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
And then it even showed against the White Sox in the ALDS, and that's why Dusty Baker had went with what I call the switch. He put him back in his setup man position and put Kendall Graveman as the closer, which he really did multiple times throughout the playoffs.
And again, look what happened. Who did they sign again? What position? What position was that, Corb? Didn't hear it. Didn't hear that part. What was it? Can you tell me again? What's the primary position? He's a pitcher, but what is it? What's his role? Can you say that again? Just one time? One time, please. Please. Please.
Setup man.
Oh, wow. Come on. Ain't no damn setup, man. Say it. Say it. Say it.
You gonna keep saying that.
Say it.
You gonna really keep saying that.
Say it.
Closer.
Oh, thank you, sir. Man, I feel so good to be right all the freaking time.
One of these days, Mar.
Never lost.
One of these days, Mar. Your day is coming.
Yeah, okay. Sorry,
your day is coming.
Did you see Bob's Snapchat story?
Yeah.
It was LaMelo warming up, and he put, never lost.
Never lost. Yeah.
And he was saying that all night, and everybody was laughing.
Yeah, because he sounded like his father.
Yeah. Anyways.
But, yeah. We got Hector.
I spoke it into an existence. The Astros got a true closer, and look what happened.
Who I believe we can, get back on track, actually.
Now, I know what you're going to say.
But there's a problem, though.
No Brent Strom.
Though.
That's fine.
But he already called who he wanted to.
Exactly, because he made somebody have the blessing. He gave the blessing to somebody else.
And
everything's gonna be fine and dandy.
Bring Bill Murphy.
Everything's gonna be fine and dandy. Another thing.
Also, we even lost Yimi Garcia to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Are we going to Toronto?
We might as well, man.
I've been dying to go to the 6. The 6 in Chicago. I'll go to Chicago all the time, but I've been dying to go back up there. See my Blackhawks.
I see you even reposted on Twitter about the Blackhawks too.
Because it's so fun to watch us again.
Yeah, because all the stuff that you had called out that was going on with the team actually happened.
Again, it feels so freaking good to be right all the freaking time.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Shout out to you, Bob.
Never lost. I'm saying, man. I mean,
obviously,
if anyone's down to watch hockey, y'all let me know.
And
balls in y'all's court.
Then also, obviously outside of the Astro. Oh, There's another thing that's been going on, actually. And I kept saying this, actually. I heard the Tigers are talking to Javi Baez.
Oh, wow. All the
Not saying
girls are going to start wearing Detroit stuff.
Yeah, all the fangirls going to start wearing Detroit stuff. They're going to start getting their Javi Baez tattoos and stuff. And
wow. It was crazy. I actually know somebody that has a Javi Baez tattoo. It's pretty funny.
Lord have mercy.
I'm like, oh, wow.
Oh my God! Get off the man's jockstrap.
Hey!
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about the fake fans. I'm talking about the fake fans, not you, dude.
Yeah. True.
The fake fans.
True.
You, my friend, are the exception.
They weren't there. They weren't there on his debut. They weren't there. They weren't there in the World Series 2016. They weren't there.
But they were there after they won the doggone thing.
I was there, Corb.
Yeah,
I was there at Wrigley Live at 5.
I know. I know. You're the exception. That's all I can tell you.
And he's Puerto Rican.
Exactly.
That's my boy.
Puerto Rican pride.
I'm Puerto Rican.
I know. Half.
Still.
But, yeah, the Detroit Tigers have been talking to Javi Baez.
You know who else have been talking to another shortstop?
Oh, you talking
here
about?
In Houston at brunch?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, AJ Hinch.
AJ Hinch was...
Dirty dog. Dirty dog.
And by the way, let's get the facts straight, guys. AJ Hinch actually still has an off-season home here in Houston, actually, in the Woodlands.
Okay, you're just gonna expose his city like that?
No, because you wanna know why I'm saying this? Everybody's already thinking like, oh, bye Correa immediately. How in the world the man wasn't meeting up with the guy to talk about catch up on life, whatever, or outside of baseball,
yeah.
Outside of baseball, for God's sake.
I still think that
at the same
they're
time
gonna match whatever contract he's offered, and he's gonna come back to the Astros. That's just how it is.
Thank you. That's all I want you to say.
Everyone's so scared. Hey, he's gonna leave. No, he's not, dude. He's not.
Oh,
I'm so tired of talking about him, man. Cause it's like
everybody really thinks he's gonna leave.
No.
Look, we said this on this show plenty of times. Listen to the could. Get your facts straight, guys.
Come on, man. Y'all stop worrying about it.
Stop worrying about paparazzi and stuff.
Y'all worried about the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you this,
Corb. To be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you, do you really see him going to Dallas? No.
In 2 words, oh, you already said it for me. Oh well.
2 words. What were you gonna say?
Hell no.
Okay. Do you see him going to Detroit?
Hell no.
Do you see him going to the Yankees?
Hell to the no.
Do you see him going to any other team that's in a contender spot, or not a contender spot, running for a shortstop?
Hell no. I mean, dude, it's like everybody's kind of like booked, let's just say booked on shortstop.
Yes.
Including Cleveland.
Wow. The Guardians, yeah. Sorry, Sid, I had to bring that up. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the logo's live though.
He doesn't think so, but we'll get him on. Don't worry, Sid. We gonna get him on the show. Sid,
come on, bro.
Sid, come on, man.
You telling me the G with the wings doesn't look fly?
I know, right? Guardians of the Galaxy. Come on.
Oh wow.
I like making fun of him on that one, but yeah, man. It's back to the main point. Everybody's filled up at shortstop. Second of all, to come to think about it, you want to see, this is why I tell you we're going to have to bring my friend Lazar Sanchez. Zara, I hope you listening to this, because this was a ridiculous point I thought he came up with. He thinks Toronto's going to sign Correa.
Toronto. I wouldn't rule that out. They just lost Simeon. They have the bread.
Yeah, but this the thing though. The reason why they signed Marcus Simeon was mainly because Kevin Biggio was hurt.
Breaking news. An MLB lockout could be coming in the next 60 hours.
I'm not shocked by that. Because I knew that was going to come. Because they have until December 1st. Yeah, guys. I said it last episode. I told Mar like I told everybody else. If there is a season, because the CBA is coming up. Yeah. So there could not be no baseball to start on time, guys.
It's a possibility.
You already know what I'm going to say. Pay me my money.
We're not paying. I'm not saying that saying. I'm not saying that. I'm sorry. We've said it a lot on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, it needs to happen, but I'm not going to keep entertaining something that's...
important, that's serious.
Exactly. Because it's going to happen at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So...
I'm just saying the things that people have been saying.
To be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you...
Okay.
Is there a little bit of doubt in my mind that he's going to resign? That he won't... Actually, let me rephrase the question.
Whoa.
Is there a little bit of doubt in my mind that he won't resign? Obviously. It's free agency. Anything can happen. It has to be doubt in your mind as well. Just a tiny bit. Let's be honest here.
When Zaro hit me with the Toronto point, I was like, God, dog. But
okay, but look. Let's put it in this perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If he does get his money, and it's not from the Stros, that's on the Stros part. They're losing out on something generational here.
Homegrown talent.
But if they just match the offer, which I think is going to happen.
He's staying here.
Yes. Nobody else.
And people don't think about the match part.
And I'm telling you this right now, nobody's going to give him that type of money that he wants.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying. And I'm like, I kept telling, you know, all my buddies who be arguing me, including Zaro. And besides, I'll be honest.
You wanna know why?
I'm about to.
You wanna know why? Because they're going all in on different positions. They have
exactly.
They have other role players on there that they have to worry about and to keep.
Yeah.
So why would they want to go in on somebody that's
already
injury prone, quote unquote?
Mm-hmm. You already got one there, George Springer.
There you go. And look what happened. That's the same. Look.
And by the way, can I call him out on this? By the way, Zaro, just to get your facts straight, they already filled up at shortstop with Bo Bichette. And the reason why they let go of Marcus...
Not even just Toronto, it's just any team.
I know, but I'm just talking about that specific thing.
I got you.
And by the way, and the reason why they let go of Marcus Semien, the reason why they let go of Marcus Semien is mainly because Kevin Biggio was hurt. That's their main second baseman, just to get you caught up on that part. But now back to your point, Marco. Yeah, everybody's filled up at shortstop. And really, no team is going to pay that luxury amount of money.
The Lindor money. They're not. The only team that could have done that was the Mets because they already had the money. The Padres could have done it as well, but they already invested it into other players as we speak.
You already had Tatis as your homegrown.
There you go.
So and get that straight, Astros. Listen to what I just said. Homegrown. Correa's not going anywhere, man. He's staying here.
He's staying. Anything else you want to say about the Stros? I mean, we covered everything, really.
Can I ask you this question?
Go ahead, young sir.
Thank you. Justin Verlander redemption tour?
Yes.
Cy Young?
Ooh, I wouldn't. Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Randy Johnson won it at age, God knows what late 30s.
It's possible.
Mad Max just pulled off like a late at age 30.
He's going to the Mets.
No, I'm just talking about like performance.
Cy Young performance. He's going to the Mets.
Yeah, 3 years, 130 million, 40, which makes him the highest paid pitcher annually, 40 million a year. Yawn. Like the Mets are really gonna go anywhere.
Oh, they got DeGrom and Scherzer, bro.
And you got Carlos Cookie Carrasco. They lost out on Steven Matz to the Cardinals.
Bro, and Marcus Stroman's
still out there on the market.
Dude, Stroman was like, the Mets don't want me. He said, did you see that?
I saw that. He said that the Mets don't want me. Hey, Stro. Stro.
My cousin Devin doesn't want him on the team.
Can we get in on that? What's
Okay,
the
go ahead.
reason?
Speak your.
No. Like, I want you to. I'm asking why.
Said he just,
Why does he feel that
doesn't
way?
want him on there. He doesn't want it on the. Doesn't want him on the Astros. I don't know why. I think he said it, but I wasn't listening.
It's a very broad answer, but I wouldn't mind Marcus Stroman on the Astros.
Okay, why?
What do you think is the main? What do you think is the main?
Other than marketing reasons.
No, I'm about to go to baseball meeting here.
Lay it out on the table. I'm listening.
Put Jake Odorizzi in the bullpen.
How about you cut Jake Odorizzi?
Or trade him, something. And obviously, I've heard there's been some talks about putting Christian Javier back in the starting rotation.
And I wouldn't
mind that. Because we were arguing about that the whole season. Really arguing about that the whole season. Yeah, man. I really want Marcus Stroman on this team because it eliminates the other thorn in our side. Notice Odorizzi, who is like another Mike Fiers, whining and complaining.
What I just did, that's just how I feel about the Mets. Oh, Seattle's been making some signings as well.
And I heard they also targeting a former Cub,
Who?
Chris Bryant, at third base, because obviously.
If KB comes into the AL West and then they build around KB, that team can be scary.
Bingo, which what I've been saying.
Can be. Keyword.
Can be.
Thank you, sir. Anything else you want to say? That's basically it. I mean, that's everything that has pertained for the Stros. Like,
it's basically free agency and so-called world star type news.
I'm not playing the football music. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh wow, bro.
I'm not.
Wow, we're really not going into the call. Okay, all right.
No, we'll just dive into it just like how it is.
On to the biggest church in America.
Oh, wow. I saw, did you see the tweet on Twitter about the reporter that was there at like 10 a.m.?
I missed it.
Okay. So at 10 a.m. in the Platinum lot at the NRG Stadium, this past Sunday,
yeah,
no traffic.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
None.
I talked to my friend Adrian Rodriguez. Shout out to you, Adrian. He got free tickets to the game actually.
Oh, he's not the only person that got free tickets to the game.
I know I get it. I get your point, but
No.
this my source, personal source. Nothing but quiet in the stadium. Nothing but quiet.
My cousin got a free game. You see, talking about the Texans makes me sleepy, bro. Anyways, he had free tickets, club level tickets for free. Empty.
I want to know who the plug is.
Empty.
Well, looks like that's what I'm going to be running into anyway. Empty.
He said it felt like a preseason game. I think your phone's ringing. Yeah.
Hold on.
Take your call. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Texans played the Jets in the biggest church of the USA. It's so depressing talking about this team because everybody always says, like, they always go back to what the Texans used to be. If that makes sense. Versus what it's come to now. And to be honest with you, this, again, the points that I've been making since I've started this thing, the pod in particular, the Texans care more. They care more about Jack Easterby than their own people, and it shows. It's showing how they play. It's showing how what they're doing move wise in the front office. Everything. And on top of that, this past Sunday, Justin Reed, which is one of your best safeties on your team, you sit him out the game because he was arguing with the coaches in practice the week leading up to the game. Like, what? How does that even correlate? I don't know. It's a nut house over there. That's what that is. It's so sad. Then everybody wants to be a fan when they beat the Titans. A Derrick Henry-less Titans, people. Let's get that out the way. The Texans beat the Titans last week without Derrick Henry. And now everybody's all like, oh, the Texans won. Oh, my God, the Texans. I'm a Texans fan now. Now let's hope the Rockets can win on Monday. Blah, 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 blah.
You know what? You know what I got to say? Take your bandwagon phoniness out of here and stop being delusional and face reality. It's a funeral home at NRG Stadium,
a.k.a. the biggest church in the United States. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Look. The fact that people were acknowledging the Texans win, that mind boggles me personally. I'm not with it. I don't claim that team. I'm sorry. As long as Hee-Haw, McNair, and Pastor E is running the team, I'm not claiming them. I'm sorry. The players are cool, but
the upper management.
No. No, they don't give a damn about us. They don't give a damn about anything but their bread and Pastor E. And it shows.
Need a Hail Mary on that.
It shows. So to everybody that has Texans in their bio, yeah.
Everybody who says like diehard Texan fans and stuff, please take that off your bio because it's irrelevant now.
Yeah. You called it, Corb. Last month they didn't win a game. I know you're stepping high on your horse because America's team is going strong, kinda, and y'all lost to the Raiders. Go Raiders!
Hey, Marco.
Yes, sir.
Hit the front door.
It's my pops there.
I'm not gonna lie. It's always a good Thanksgiving whenever America's team goes down.
Oh my God!
Imagine losing in overtime at your own stadium.
Marco.
Yes, sir.
We going Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
Only problem Dallas got, the defense ain't shit.
Yeah, I can tell y'all. Y'all losing a field goal on Thanksgiving in overtime. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's dead. It's dead here in Houston. Period.
Football wise.
Football-wise,
That's the football feeling. It's dead.
It's dead.
You still have people that are tailgating out there.
You saw that too. You saw that too.
I would not waste my time.
Dancing around with Toro and all the other stuff. I'm like,
Toro's cool.
I know Toro's cool, but he's not the problem.
I feel bad for I feel bad for all the workers in NRG.
I feel bad.
Like the team personnel workers, not like the security and
not
like
concessions
and they're just there to collect a check. All right, that's fine, cool, whatever. I'm talking about like the people that are like
talking about the NFL personnel.
Yes, like I feel bad. I feel so bad. Ain't nobody want to affiliate themselves with the Texans, and the people that are affiliating themselves with the Texans, they don't even know what the hell's going on, and that's kind of sad.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You know the Rockets recalled Josh Christopher, Usman Garuba, and Deshaun Nix from Rio Grande.
And speaking of that, Josh Christopher did have a very good game this past week. He had 29 points.
He's a dog. I don't know.
Hey.
It is what it is. I ain't tripping.
Think we should go to a Rio Grande Valley Vipers game?
Rio Grande Valley.
Go
all the way down to Rio Grande Valley. You ever been down there?
I want to go.
You ain't missing out on nothing. You got
anything else to say about the Texans, about these so-called funeral home Texans, Marco?
What is there left to say? What can we possibly say that is going to change our whatchamacallit?
Opinion?
Yes, like how?
Nothing at this moment. Matter of fact, nothing for the rest of the season.
Yawn. I'm asleep.
Just want y'all to hear that silence. Crickets.
Who you got going to the SB?
Super Bowl.
I feel like it's so open this year. It's not.
It's
even
very
funny.
okay.
Like, you know what?
It's real. It's real
You know
open.
what reminds me of?
What?
Like the NBA last year. So open.
Mm-hmm.
So open. Were you expecting the Bucks to go to the finals? No.
No, I
Were
was
you expecting Phoenix to go to the finals?
no.
All right then. So I feel like the same. Those vibes are the same in the NFL.
Well, coming from I ain't gonna lie to you.
See, y'all are leading y'all's. You're leading y'all's division, right?
Yeah, but me, like, as a football person, I smell a little bit of exposure.
I feel like my team up in Philly is gonna do something. Well, they're not my team, but you get the idea.
Oh God, you can go to hell on that one.
Or
By the way, speaking of Philly, my friend Bree, who, if you're listening to this too, just know, I know you like to say fly equals fly, but I'm about to say die equals die.
Dude, they're literally catching.
I know
up
they're
still.
catching up. They're 2.5 games because they lost.
Jalen Hurts
from Channelview. Yeah, they're 2.5 games back in the division, obviously, which because they lost yesterday.
They're in the hunt.
They're on the hunt.
They're in the hunt, looking in.
But
they could easily catch that wild card spot.
I know they can catch that wild card spot for sure.
So let me ask you this question: who are you afraid of in the postseason?
In the postseason,
Would you say San Francisco? They're kind of hot right now.
different now. My boy
They're
Brent.
healthy.
My boy Brent.
They're healthy.
Hold on.
Yeah. They're healthy.
Yeah, they.
They are healthy. The San Francisco 49ers are finally healthy, full again, and they got their act right out there. So that's one team to look out for. But Philadelphia, hey, the Giants are, I think, one game back from wild card. I think. Dude, what's happening in this world? Like, all the teams that were sucking whenever we were small are like coming around now. I don't know what the hell is happening. That is very crazy in my eyes. Very, very crazy. But it is to think what can happen in the SB. I can see the Rams making a good little push. The Rams.
Do not. Hey, hold on. I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna say it, and even if the explicit might be on, after the ass whipping that they took from that bad man Aaron Rodgers, the Rams don't look so hot at the moment on a 3-game. I know they can always turn this thing around after a 3-game losing streak, but I'll be honest with you, dude. I think it's gonna be Green Bay.
Green Bay?
Yeah, and I don't think if he has to run into Brady one more time and has to go through Lambeau again, I don't see Aaron Rodgers losing again to Brady.
Okay. Respectable. Respectable. I got it.
Now, as far as in the AFC wise,
you want to talk about open?
AFC, that's very open because I don't think.
Is Lamar gonna go all the way? Dude, we need to have that debate with Bob.
Yeah,
he does not like
he does not like Lamar Jackson.
No comment. I'm just gonna stick to watching basketball. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, football in Houston is not very hot. It's cold.
I don't mind watching football, but it's just that. I mean, I'm just
talking about Houston-wise. It's cold.
Well, you have more joy in watching the Dallas team.
And at the same time, I also get
out the city, bro. You're a Cowboys fan. Go away.
I'm coming right now from that game.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen.
Let's see. I said this to you the other day. Just know, I always get what I want. And I always make stuff happen. Just letting you know that. And all of y'all out there too. I get what I want. And I make it happen. Like, for example, hang up the phone. Thank you, sir. Just saying. Can't dodge the Marmeister. because we make stuff happen on this end. Why are you so quiet over there, bro?
You had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I did. Houston is Houston only. Except for the Texans. Nobody claims the Texans here. Well, in that case, I guess I could let it slide because, I mean, if Houston doesn't claim the Texans, I mean, hey, what else do we got going for us? Other than the Astros and the Cats.
Can't say no comment.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, this is a very short episode, but hey, I mean, this is all we had left. I mean, this is all we had in the tank, to be honest with you.
Short timing, but still good content that came along with it.
Speaking of reviews, somebody left a review before episode 23.
Who?
Dude, I do apologize to whoever left their rating. He goes by Cripple Swag on.
Whoa, what?
No, that's the name. That's the name that he has on here.
Oh Lord.
Cripple Swag. He comes on Apple. He left a review. He left us a 5-star rating.
I'm checking.
And he says the title is one of Houston's finest.
Mm-hmm.
Cripple Swag on November 14, 2021. Dude, I do apologize because this was before the previous episode that we recorded and I just didn't look.
Dang.
So I do apologize. So I'm giving you your shine right now. He said, all over Houston, sports been up and down, but one thing that always stays up is the quality of this show. Homies know their stuff and are passionate about it. Nothing gets left under the rug, and it gets all aired out from professional ways and personal that are
retaliability
and transparency means a lot. Love the show and can't wait for the episode 23.
Shout out to you, Cripple Swag.
Yes, shout out to you, Cripple Swag. Like I said, y'all, if y'all leave us a rating and a review, we will shout y'all out. No problem.
Some things might be dying down in the sports world of Houston, but the
let me tell you, the Rocket. Look, I'll look. The Rockets starting to become fun again.
We've been saying that.
Light it up. Light it up.
Light it up.
Light the fuse. I love it. If y'all trying to catch a game with me and Papa Corb, holla at your boys. We'll make it happen.
And he's always posting stuff for the pod, so it's like Space City Sports Talk is always in the building, even if I will be at the biggest church in America.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man.
Where are you going?
I'm going on the Seattle game with Mama Janie.
Holy. Whew.
Hey, you said still keep content, so you said, hey, content is good.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the ass whooping the Texans are finna get handed.
Yeah.
In front of an empty stadium. I'm not lying. It looks like the pandemic season again with the empty chairs.
You ain't lying.
I went there. Oops. Sorry, baby. I do apologize. It's getting very spicy. Morgan's very spicy when he talks about Texans.
Sorry, baby.
Very crap team.
Do apologize.
No, we don't apologize.
It's the Mar effect.
What can I say?
It's the Mar effect.
What can I say?
Ah, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'll be at the Texans game. You know.
Wear your Cowboys gear. You won't. You won't wear your Cowboys gear, though. America's team. The Cowgirls. Yeah, I said that. I said it.
Oh, don't worry. I got something for that.
You can follow the Space City Sports Talk podcast official Instagram page at Space City Sports Talk podcast.
And the YouTube page.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm starting to upload videos on there of the pod for our YouTube viewers.
You can also find me on Instagram at cmanmcalpha0430 and also on Twitter at ccarter-dixon. And you can find the Marmeister
at OG Big Mar on literally everything. If you need a DJ, hit your boy up. I've also been making a lot of mixes lately. So
the mixes have been sounding very nice as of lately.
Very nice.
Don't hesitate to give the man a call.
It's on my SoundCloud, but you can see the links on my highlights on my Instagram page. I don't like to like shout out my SoundCloud because there's always like them people that are like, "Yo, bump my SoundCloud, bro," and I'm like, I said, "Yeah, go to hell."
You sound Sierra bad. That is. But yeah,
Well, I don't want to sound like them people.
I know. You want to be different. I get it. But yeah, I'm Corben.
Yeah, Corbin, go handle your business. That was Corb. And by the way, before we end this, like I said, leave a review, y'all. If y'all trying to catch a game with Papa Mar, y'all HMU, because we'll make it happen. Rockets are fun. It's a fun time. Corb, I still can't get it out my head that you're going to the game, but hey, it is what it is.
Content is good content.
Content. It's proven our point that we've been saying since before the season.
Regardless of how bad it goes.
It is what it is. I'm Mar.
I'm Corben.
We're out.
We out.
Peace.